What is up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Coffee and Chills. Today we're going to be reviewing a keyboard, a Bluetooth keyboard, not a gaming keyboard. And this keyboard has been in my mind for a while. This is the MX Keys by Logitech. I think this is the first series that they have. This comes around $99. The reason I wanted to review this keyboard is because I do a lot of coding, and I wanted to see what keyboards are out there that are good for coding. One of the main reasons I really like this keyboard is because all of the keys have like a little indent just for the finger, like when you're typing. So it should make it easier to not do typos and should be smoother. And I also like how that looks a lot. It looks very slick and I love it. Before we go anywhere, if you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel. I'm just a starting YouTuber and content creator on Twitch and YouTube. So subscribe here and hit me up on Twitch to hang out. Without further ado, let's bust up this keyboard and take a look at it. Alright guys, so the first thing you'll notice once you plug in your Bluetooth dongle into the computer is that Windows will offer you the option to install Logi, which is the software from Logitech, basically to control some of their software like their cameras or their keyboards or mouse or mice. So we're going to go ahead and install Logi. Alright guys, one of the really cool things about this keyboard is that you can connect it to a device via Bluetooth or via the dongle. So if you don't have Bluetooth on your machine or your computer, you can just plug in the dongle, it'll connect automatically. But if you do have it, you can just connect via Bluetooth to your phone or your device that has Bluetooth. So it could be your computer or whatever it is. And this keyboard is really cool because it can have multi-connect. So for example, if you play some video games on your phone or your tablet or your iPad, you should be able to switch between all three devices by just pressing the button on top of the keyboard, whether it's 1, 2, or 3. Also, you can customize all of these buttons. Like when you press on them, you can say brightness down or my home, launch application. You can decide which application you want. So it's very handy. But you can see there's so many options that you can customize these buttons to be. All of the F1 to F12 buttons, they all have options that you can do with them. So it's really sleek, but they come also out of the box that do stuff like that. So they come out of the box where you can control volume, you can control music, the backlight of the keyboard. You can show on high desktop, you can show action center depending on your machine, task view. So it's really handy. It comes really handy. It's really nice. Also, there's opening screen capture and a calculator button on the top right here. So this keyboard is different level cool. But yeah, let's go ahead and test it out and connect it to something else. Alright guys, so as you can see, this keyboard is very well lit, as well as it has all of the backlight on this keyboard is really nice. You can see all of these keys are customizable via the Logi software. You can change all of them, what they do. You can set them to whatever you want them to do. One of the really cool things is that you can switch between profiles by clicking 1, 2, or 3. Once you do that, you can actually switch between whatever device you have. So right now I'm connected to my PC, but if I wanted to connect my phone, I can do that and switch to that as well. This tab right here, this light right here will show you when basically the keyboard needs to be charged, which you can charge via this USB Type-C, and this is the power button that you will need to turn on. I usually keep my keyboards on all the time because they just go to sleep mode when the machine is off and you cannot actually use it. I'm pretty sure this keyboard does the same thing. But you also have an indicator for battery on the screen as well. The one thing I wish this keyboard had is the ability to lift a little bit. You can see on the side it's a little dent. It's a little just more flat than I usually like it. But I wish you had an ability to like lift it a little bit up more. But overall, the keys feel so nice, and the dent in the key actually makes it really nice where you don't have to do a lot of typos when you're typing. So I really like that. If your keyboard does not connect automatically, you can press Control P or Command P on MacBook and it should be connecting to the dongle right away. Also, I really like that the backlight just turns off. You can see that it turns off after a few seconds, just like a MacBook keyboard. All right, guys. So when you want to connect a new Bluetooth device, when you want to connect a Bluetooth device, you want to press the button you want to connect it to. So I want to connect it to profile number 2. You want to hold it, and you're going to see it starts flashing. It's flashing right there. Once it's flashing, you want to go on your phone. Once on your phone, you'll see the MX Keys. Once on your phone, you'll see the MX Keys. You'll connect to it, and you have a request number that you need to type. Alright. Once you press the pairing request key and press enter, it should connect automatically. So now we're connected to the keyboard, and we should be able to switch between the desktop and the keyboard automatically. Alright guys, as you can see now, my keyboard's connected to my computer via Bluetooth, but we're gonna switch back and forth between the keyboard and we're gonna switch back and forth between the iPhone and the desktop, and we'll see how that works and how smooth it is. So I'm gonna go ahead and type on the desktop. Alright, that's my Twitch channel, and then I'm gonna switch to number 2. Once switch to number 2, I'm gonna say, oh wow, that's fast and smooth. I didn't even have to wait much. Let's switch back. Switch. Okay, switch. Alright, so it takes about 2 to 3 seconds to switch between a device and another device, so I really like that. Again, this keyboard is really, really nice. I mean, it looks just so sleek. The design of the keyboard looks amazing. Alright guys, if you like the MX keyboards, I'll leave all the links down below. This keyboard is amazing. I totally recommend it, especially if into coding. I don't know about gaming as much. I haven't tried it there, but if you're into coding and you want to switch between devices or you want a keyboard that's very, very comfortable on the rest to use, I would totally recommend this keyboard. I'll leave the link down below in the description. Also, thanks for watching. I appreciate it, and you have a good day. And yes, I know my shirt is sick. Thanks. Bye.